Welcome all of you to my channel. Today we are going to talk about a drama movie Shell which was released in the year 2012, and you will like the story of this movie very much. The story begins in a deserted area, and after seeing this area anyone would say that he would not want to live here. Next we see a gas station, and whenever a truck passed by, all the things in that house started shaking. There we see Shelly, a 17-year-old girl, who lived at the same gas station with her father, Peter. Peter and Shelly had been living there for who knows how long. Peter also worked as a car repairman at that gas station, but Peter sometimes had epileptic seizures. And whenever this happened, Shelly would put a cloth in Peter's mouth. That gas station was so deserted that hardly 2 or 3 vehicles would pass by there. And sometimes only 1 or 2 vehicles would pass in a week. The place would get so cold at night that it would be difficult to stay there without a heater. The next day when Shelly wakes up, a car arrives there, and there was a man named Hugo in that car. Hugo is actually his regular customer. Hugo fills petrol in his car, pays the bill and leaves. That day was Friday and he was going to return again on Sunday. On the other hand, Peter was repairing a car and had been working for a long time. Just then Shelly arrives and tells Peter to stop working. That same night, while having dinner, Peter suddenly has a double seizure, and Shelly puts a cloth in her father Peter's mouth. And all this is done so that the tongue does not get stuck between the teeth. Peter often had double visions. That same night, while they were having dinner, a car arrived, and that too was his regular customer, Adam. Adam worked in a distant city and today he was going to a club. Shelly's circumstances were such that she could not leave her father and this gas station. He had not seen any city till date. Peter was also very worried about his condition. User at someone knocks at the gas station. When Shell goes there and looks around, he finds out that it is a man. The man tells that his car has met with an accident a short distance away, and his wife is alone in that car. Peter and Shelly go to help the man. On reaching there it is found that they have hit a deer with the car, and this is a common thing in this area. Peter sees that the deer is in great pain, so Peter kills it, because that deer was not going to survive anyway. Peter takes both of them with him so that he can get some rest at the gas station, and can recover from that accident. Actually both of them had come to that place for the first time, and as soon as it is morning both of them leave from there. Now because of this Shell and Peter are alone again. That day, when Peter was freshening up, Shelly comes to him and starts touching him. Shelly just asks Peter whether he loves her or not. Peter says, "Yes, I love you very much." All we know from this is that the relationship between Shelly and Peter was very close. That night when both of them were sleeping in their respective rooms, the heater in Shell's room goes off, and Shelly was feeling very cold so she goes into Peter's room and sleeps with him. Seeing Shell, Peter asks what happened. Shelly then tells her that the heater has gone off and she is feeling very cold. Peter says you can't sleep here. On this Shelly says why can't she sleep? Then Peter goes to fix the heater. Peter tries hard to fix the heater, but what will he do at night? The heater isn't working properly so he sleeps with the Shell. When morning comes, Peter seems to lose his temper toward Shell for a moment, but the very next moment he controls himself and moves away from Shell. He goes outside and starts repairing the heater. After some time Hugo comes there and he brings some clothes for Shell. Shelly is happy and hugs him, but Hugo cannot control his emotions and grabs Shelly from behind. Shelly shows no interest in Hugo, so he leaves. On the other hand, Peter is busy fixing the heater, and Shelly goes and tells him, "Why are you working so hard?" On this Peter says that I cannot sleep with you every night. Next Adam comes to the two. He tells them that he has fired him because of the vandalism he caused at work. He now needs a job at their gas station, but Peter tells him that they do not need anyone. But Shelly wanted Adam to stay and work with her, because Shelly liked Adam very much. While leaving from there, Adam asks Shell to go driving with him, but Shelly says that she is very busy. But after a while she agrees to go driving. Adam and Shelly go some distance while driving, and both of them become intimate there. That night Shelly wants to sleep with Peter again, but Peter throws her out of his room. The next day a lady comes to the gas station with her daughter, and that little girl wanted to pee. When both of them start leaving from there, Shell realizes that the girl has forgotten her doll there. Shelly runs after the car to give the doll. She comes back when she sees Lady Shelly, and after thanking Shell she leaves from there. When Shelly returns to the gas station, Peter has another seizure. In her haste, when she cannot find any clothes, Shelly puts her hand in Peter's mouth, and because of this Shell's hand gets badly injured. That night Peter tells Shelly that he thought she had left him. On this Shell says that I will not go anywhere leaving you. And to keep Peter happy, Shelly says that we are very happy here, and in such conversation, both of them cross their limits and kiss. Meanwhile Shelly regains her senses and signals Peter to stop. Now after this incident Peter started feeling very embarrassed. Shelly was sleeping, but Peter was unable to sleep. Then suddenly he hears the sound of a truck, and Peter goes on the road and jumps in front of that truck. The loud noise of the truck wakes Shelly up from sleep, and she sees that Peter is not there. Shelly goes looking for Peter, and she sees the same truck outside. Shelly realized what had happened, but still she gathers courage and goes there and sees that Peter is dead. Now Shelly was completely shattered by this accident. Shelly had not seen the world, and her father was everything for her. That's why she was finding happiness in him. But today he too is gone. Adam comes there after learning about this accident, and he stays there all night and takes care of Shell. The next day a truck arrives there. Shelly goes to fill fuel in the truck and Adam was inside. After filling the fuel, Shell goes into the same truck, although he does not know where he has to go. Perhaps she wants to start a new life in a city far away from here. And the story ends on this scene. If you liked this story, then do subscribe to the channel, so that you do not miss many such stories to come. See you in the next new story. Thank you for staying till the end of the story.